Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're taking a look at the AIRSTEP TX by XSONIC. It's for the Tonex One and the Tonex Pedal, and I'm excited. So let's Yo, what's going on? I'm Jade, and this is How to App on iOS, and I hope you're doing okay. Yes, indeed, the Tonex, man. My favorite two pedals, the Tonex One and the big Tonex pedal here, both by OK Multimedia. They are incredible pieces of kit. And today you're going to see how they're going to be a hell of a lot better, especially the Tonex One with this brand new product that's really everywhere you look at the moment. Yeah, everywhere I look on YouTube, you see these things around. We'll say a quick hello to everybody, and then we'll get into taking a look at this thingamajiggy. Thomas, hello. G'day, Thomas. Leela, thanks for the dump. Great show. Hugh Caldwell, hello to you. Studio 6+1. Professor Boomer, hello. Dave Pops is in the house. What's happening, Dave? And we're ready to go. Let's get it done. So, I need to make a disclaimer here. XSONIC did send me one of these products, the AIRSTEP TX. They sent it to me. They have no idea what I'm going to say because we're live. They can't see the video before it goes live. So this is all my opinion, but thank you to XSONIC for sending me out this piece of kit. I'm going to grab it. We're going to get into it. Alrighty, let's come over here. You may notice studio has changed. Things are a little bit different. This is how it comes in the package. It is brown, very nice recyclable cardboard, the AIRSTEP. Now, these things come in a whole bunch of different variations. This is the TX, which means it is specially for Tonex pedals. They make a whole bunch of pedals like loopers and such, and stuff for the, I have an amp back there, the, what is it called? The Thingo. By Positive Grid, the Spark. They make pedals for that as well. So pretty cool. We're going to open it up. I've already opened it, obviously. Inside, you're going to get the actual pedal, right? There it is, the pedal board. So we'll throw that down over here. You get a bunch of cables. You get like one of these cables. We'll come over here. We'll get one of these cables. We'll do an overhead, shall we? One of these things. So like it's a USB-A to USB-A female to USB-C. You get a USB normal, oh, I'm knocking the camera around, a USB-A to power adapter. This is to charge the thing because it's actually a power brick at the same time. It'll charge your pedal as well. You get a USB-C to USB-C, and you get, throwing cables, you get a heap of cables, right? And you get this one here. This is for the Tonex pedal. It's got the old printer cable USB, and the USB-C. So heaps of cables, and you get, what else do you get in here? You get a user manual, you get a Facebook card, you get a little Instagram thingy with little things. You got stickers as well. Stickers! You get stickers. So you can actually put your stickers on your AIRSTEP to write on and then peel off. So that's really nifty. So that's everything you get in the box, a whole bunch of cards, and the thing comes with an app, which we'll look at soon. So today I only need a couple of cables. I need the USB-C to USB-C. I don't need this one because I've already charged the thing, so that can go back in the box. I don't need this one, but I may need the old printer cable one here, yeah? So the USB printer cable to USB-C. So we're going to keep those out of the box. Here is the item. It's bulky. It's made of metal. It's not like cheap at all. It has a whole bunch of connectors on the back too. So you've got two guitar jack in here, and these are for expression pedals. You can have two expression pedals. You've got a USB-C. This is where you obviously plug it in to go into either one of the pedals. Here's your 5 to 9 volt power on button, and you've got a function button. And there's a little Bluetooth aerial here, and you've got 5 steps on the thing. It's heavy. And from what I know, the inside of it, the majority of it is just a huge battery. So if you're playing live, this thing can charge up a whole bunch of stuff. It can even charge your iPad, I do believe, as well. So that is that. Let's bounce and come back over here to my stupid little head. And let me tell you about the price. Why are we doing this right now? Because it's on sale. And if you're looking at getting one of these, now is the time, because we are in Black Friday sale mode. Here is their website, XSonicaudio.com. As you can see, they have this wonderful U-looper. I'd love to do a show on this. The AIRSTEP comes with a whole bunch of different... Does it also work with amplitude? No, this doesn't work with an app, Thomas. This is made to work with a pedal. So it's made to only work with the pedals. That is all it works with. That's the deal. Is a Bluetooth solely made for the TONEX. So you can see here they have multiple pedals. So they have like the AIRSTEP multi-controller, MP edition, TX edition, Cat edition. This is the Spark amp edition. So they make them for different kind of pedals. If we click on the TX edition, that's the one we're looking at here today. As you can see, it works only with the TONEX pedal and the Tonex One. So here's the deal. With the Tonex One, it doesn't have Bluetooth capabilities, right? So the Tonex One is a hell of a lot cheaper than the big Tonex pedal, but it doesn't come with Bluetooth capabilities. With the Tonex One, you can just connect something like one of these things, one of these cheap little Bluetooth things, these little chocolate plus things, to the Tonex pedal. And there you go. And it just works straight away, because these two combined, this has built-in Bluetooth, right? So it just connects straight away. So if you want to buy one of these just for your Tonex pedal, then these are about $30, right? So beautiful. It adds extra pedals to your Tonex. Whereas, unfortunately, the Tonex is so small, the Tonex One, and so tiny, and only has like 20 presets in it, and you can only click between 2 presets at a time with this pedal. Like, it's a beast, trust me. You know, we did a show on it recently. Link in the description if you want to see the show on the Tonex One. We did a big show on all the Tonex stuff, the software, both the pedals, and all that jazz. So on stage, you might want to do a gig and just take this. You've got all your tones in there, but you can only click between 2 tones. That's where the AIRSTEP comes in, because it connects to this and allows it to have Bluetooth. It gives it the Bluetooth capability. So it takes something that's so dirt cheap, and you add the AIRSTEP and it turns it into a powerhouse on stage. Let's talk about the price, because it comes, and you wait till you see the app. The app is incredible. What it does. So it's normally $129 USD. It's currently for Black Friday, $79. I'm not sure when that sale ends, but if you are looking at getting this, now is the time, right? We've got Black Friday coming out. I thought I'd do the show right at the beginning of the week of Black Friday. Hello, Hambo. Hello, what's going on? So if you do want to get it Australian, that works out too. You can come in here and check out your different monetary amounts if you want to do that too. So British pounds, 62 British pounds, normally worth 101. If we go to Aussie dollars, Australian dollars, it is worth 126 on sale compared to 205. That's how bad the Australian dollar is right now. And Canada, I'm sure, would be around about the same kind of price. 115 on sale, normally 187. We'll stick with US for now, because that's, you know, there you go. So it works with both. So as it says here with the pictures, USB goes into the Tonex. The good thing is it actually powers the Tonex. So you don't need to have a power supply with it. If you're doing a gig, it's got heaps of juice, right? Plenty of juice to power the Tonex One. It won't power the Tonex pedal. Okay, it's just a bigger piece of equipment. It needs more juice. So, but it will, this is the ultimate, this is just the ultimate for the Tonex One, really, in my opinion. You've got 2 expression pedals. Now, I've got 1 expression pedal. We're going to plug into it today. Here's the app. It's just sick, right? There's a whole bunch of videos. Look, everybody's covering this thing. It really has got a whole lot of rave reviews. It's I really haven't seen anybody say anything bad about this piece of kit, and for good reason. Yes, indeed. So let's grab the Tonex to kick things off, and I do have a power supply sitting here on the desk because we're just going to use that first to plug it all in, get things going, get some guitar cables plugged into it. Let me show you what's going on, give you the overhead view. So we've got a guitar going out into my iPad. We've got a guitar cable coming in for my guitar, and it is on and ready to go. It's got 2 tones already built into it. So right now I should be able to open up AUM, and if everything's working, there we go. That's probably a bit loud. Let's pull the volume down a little bit. And if you click it once, right, 2 tones. Now, if you want to know more about how the Tonex actually works, go and check out that show because I run through all of how exactly the pedal works. Let's get back to this overhead view here. Right, so there it is. I can only switch between 2 different tones. So let's get the guitar down. Just needed to show you that to kick things off. Thankfully, my guitar's in tune and all that jazz. Now I'm going to unplug it. Make sure we're not giving you any noise or anything like that. So now it's completely not charged, not working, anything like that. Let's grab the AIRSTEP, and we're going to need a USB-C to USB-C cable, right? Because it is a USB-C out. Going to whack that in the back, and then we're going to whack it in the front of this. Turn it on. We've got an on switch here, powered, and look at that. The Tonex is now powered. Killer! Wicked. And if we're all good and everything is lined up, I should just be able to grab the guitar now, make sure we're hooked up, volume, and switch. So instantly you can see we are able to switch between tones, more than 2 tones. Yes, more than 2 tones. And that is rad. That's exactly what we want. So how do we go up a bank to this side? We have now moved up a bank. We can go up another bank. Remember, there's 20 tones in here, so you're getting 4 tones with each bank. Right? We want to go down a bank. These 2. So up these 2, down these 2, and you're going down your banks. Wicked. Love it. All right. So if I want to turn it off, hold down. Is that right? I can't remember what I'm doing. Oh, we're in the wrong mode. So this one here will change. You'll notice this light. Let's zoom in for you. You notice this light is this blue color here. If I click on the end by itself, it changes to green. And what does that mean? Well, that gives us access to our effects. So we've got, I think it's we've got amp cabinet. We've got a delay here. Oh, this is the modulation. That's our delay. This one is our delay. And if I tap it, I can decide how much delay is happening. We do a slow. Turn it off. So when it's in green mode, that means we are in our effects here. I think we've got a compressor. Switch it back, and we are back to our pedals. Go up a bank. Now you notice some of them are missing their cabs as well, and you can get in and change all of that. Right, good stuff. Let me put down the guitar and we're going to jump into the app and take a look, because you'll understand more how the pedal actually works, right? So I'm going to go now to our split screen here, and we're going to jump out. I'm just going to mute the guitar for a little bit, just so you can see the overhead of the pedal. Maybe we can zoom in a little bit. Let's do that. Let's just we'll go over here to my camera view, and we'll select, what do we want? I think it's camera 1. We'll zoom in a little bit. Thanks for hanging out, folks, for this presentation. Can we zoom? No, I've selected the wrong camera. Give us a sec. We'll do a quick zoom. We good? Yep. There we go. Hey. Now we got a little zoom in. So it comes with an app, and you can find it on the App Store. All you need to do is head over to the App Store for free. You can grab it even if you don't own one of these, and do a search for XSONIC in developers, and tap, and there's the AIRSTEP right here. So it's free to go and download. This app is sick. Just to think, right? So we've already got it open. We'll open it up now. Just think of this. You're at a gig. You've taken the TONEX One. You've only got the TONEX One, and you haven't got the right sound. There's something you need to change, and you don't have the TONEX Editor software on your desktop. You're just stuck with the TONEX pedal. This changes everything, because it virtually gives you the TONEX Editor on your phone or on your iPad. It's so easy to connect. Just make sure the thing is plugged in. Let's give you an overhead split. And up the top here, you've got this little AIRSTEP not connected. Tap it. Tap again up the top. It's connected. That's it. It's done. We are happy. We're ready to go. And now you can see, as I go down, you can see the banks changing up the top. So our banks are changing as we go up and down. But here is the piece de la resistance. I can't even say it. Les Nagy, what's going on? Up the top, in this top corner, just let me move this up here. When you tap, here are all your tones that you have, the 20 tones that you have saved. At your fingertips, you can see which ones they're called. You can see what they are. They're color-coded to tell you what they are. Good Lord, this is sick. Hello, Ron. I hope that pterodactyl didn't get you at the beach. Glad to see it didn't get you at the beach, right? Wicked. This app is so handy. Just incredible. And you can see what's happening in real time when you change the pedal. So if I choose bank 1, you'll see in the top corner, it changes to slot 2, slot 3, slot 4, and they change color. So, and you can go in and actually change the colors. There's a little color section here. You might want to change this to this color. You might want to come in and change it to this color. It's completely up to you. You can go mad with your colors, and it adds a little color up the top there. It tells you what the preset is as well. Let me just zoom back out here for you for a second so you can see what I'm pointing at to match with the screen. You've got all up the top here, gate, amp, cab, compressor, mod, delay, reverb. All of this stuff is accessible to you at your fingertips. Settings. Down here in the settings, you have the battery. So you can see how much battery is left on the thing over Here, you've got your battery up here. It says it's connected. This is where you check that it's all connected and everything. The firmware version, so I'm on this firmware. It tells you what firmware your Tonex is on. Awesome. You've got a Tonex global setup, so you can come in here and change your presets or tempo model, right, for the overall tempo. We've got our input trim. You can come and bring this and change all this down. Your tuning mode if you want it input or through. Now remember, you can do all this on your phone at a gig. I know, right? It's crazy. It's one of the best tools I think I've seen come out specifically to make a super incredible tool so much better. You've got global cab, so it says here, global cabinet bypass disables globally all the presets. Active the cab follows the preset settings. Bypass the cab is bypassed on all presets. So you can make sure the cab's off on all presets. Completely up to you. You can do a reset at any time. So there is that. Plus you have the air. This is the setup. So you can come in here and see exactly what's going on. You have the ability to, as I said, to add 2 volume pedals, expression pedals. So you can set volume expression pedal 1 and 2 and give them different mixes. So expression pedal 2 may go to your reverb mix or your amp gain or your mod volume, and pedal 1 can go to your delay mix. And so you can set that up to your heart's content. Plus we have these different schemes. So this one's for the Tonex One. So short press in blue mode, right, is slot 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one to send to the effect. And then you've got long press, compressor, amp, mod, delay, and reverb. I think that's what we're in right now. And this is the TONEX pedal mode, right? So pretty much is it the same? Yeah, pretty much the same. So no, it's a little bit different. So the first 2 on the TONEX pedal, the big one, goes up and down a preset, and these by itself goes up a bank and down a bank, right? So plus on the right, minus on the left, preset, bank to effect, same down the bottom. Dual press, right? This is for the Tonex One. And then these are the green modes for you. For the Tonex One, you've got your compressor. Short press for compressor, long press for gate, short press for amp, long press for cab, mod, short press, mod type is a long press. So that'll cycle through the different modulations you have, like phaser, chorus, and you can pick from there. Your tap delay is just a short press. Long is to turn off the delay. This flicks back to your presets, and a long press is for your reverb. And it's the same for the Tonex pedal with the green mode, right? So that's it. And you can actually change to a different scheme if you want. So they have 2 different schemes logged in. You can't actually go in and create your own. I'm going to leave it as this because this is how I was using it. I'm going to make sure this control parameter, let's put this pedal 1, we'll put it to global, we'll put it to amp gain. And we want to plug in a pedal as well for this so we can show you the actual expression pedal in action. So there's that. Here's how to buy it. Yeah, you got a help center, all this kind of stuff. Back to the editor up here. In the top corner, we have, you can rename a preset. You can reset a chain. You've got your easy access to get back into the settings and the AIRSTEP. So you've got 2 places to get in there. Here's where your BPM is set up for your delay, right? So you can, I don't know if you can tap from there. You can turn all this on and off from within the app. That's just wild. And it reflects on the actual pedal. So if I turn it off, if I tap, it'll actually reflect on the pedal. It's bloody sick, man. It's really, really cool. Let's get and do a overhead split so we can go through some of these banks. And let me plug in this expression pedal and we'll see if we can get this working as well. I'm incredibly blown away by this piece of kit. It is just next level. Right, so it looks like it's realized it's in. What do we got here? Oh, look at that. So we're changing the gain of the amp just with the expression pedal. So that's nifty. That's working. Too easy. Like the setup on this is just stupid. Stupid good. And we're going to need to flick back over here to... we'll come back over to the pedal. So you can see that gain is off. Let's get back over to it kind of... And it's working as it should. Using the expression pedal. Very, very handy. I can put that on the floor now and control that with my foot like you should. Great for, I'll tell you what's great for, swells and such. I don't know what, I've got the cord stuck underneath it, you dickhead. There we go. Anyway, let's move to, because I don't need that right now, just going to put up full. Going to go, where are we, bank. Let's go up a bank. So from the app as well, we can turn on the gate. We can turn on the gate from here as well too. Let me just unplug this. Get out of there. Threshold. There's our gate. Nice. We can turn on the cab, the amp from here as well too. Get that amp back on. We can disable it from here as well, the cab if we want. So we can totally disable that from here. We've got a compressor, we can turn that on as well. Modulation, let me show it to you in action. So we've got our modulation here. We can turn it on with a short press. That was our delay. Modulation. Now if we do a long press, it's changed to our tremolo. Long press, phaser. I sound like Kev Lynn now. I've got the phaser rocking, right? You can sync the phaser as well from in here. A long press again, we've got a flanger. Just wicked. And we can sync it from here as well too. Change the rate up. So you have all of the options that you would have using the TONEX software on your desktop, on your mobile device, on your bloody iPhone, at a bloody gig. That is just sick. I love it, love it, love it. Let's unsync, come back over here. So we'll go to our chorus. Short click and it's off. Delay. We've got our delay on right now. Let's click on the delay. Now, if I tap this, we should be able to change the time. There you go. So it's changed at 140 BPM. You can see up the top corner. Down to 80, 92. Right, we can change the time on here, change to a tape delay. Digital delay. Pete Johns, what's going on? You want to turn off the delay, long press. And we're back to here. Now I can just change the bass, so I can change that on the pedal. Remember, I've got all my usual options on here too. I can change the EQ using the pedal, turn down that bass a little bit. Nice. Reverb. Long press. And that turns off your reverb. Long press, bring on your reverb. Let's give it a bit more time. And you can change this to a plate. Where are we? Why have we got no reverb on here? Upper bank. What have we got in here? Laurie's Mishmash, hello. Give it some delay. So as you can see, it's pretty damn impressive. Now I'm going to do a quick changeover here. We're at a halfway point. Thanks for hanging out today. And we're going to power up the other pedal. So let's bounce. Show you what I'm doing. You can disconnect. So you just come over here to the, so there's all your presets as well. You just come down to your settings and we can disconnect this thing. Over here. Yoink, 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 disconnect. I've forgotten where to do it. It's over here, isn't it? Over here, disconnect, and it's done. That's how easy it is to bloody set up. Super impressive. So as I said though, with the TONEX pedal, it's a little bit different because it will need to be powered, yeah? This AIRSTEP, it's great because it's got a bloody full battery in it, but it's not going to power your full TONEX pedal. This sucker right here, but it actually works, which is killer, and you will need a different cable for this. So we were using a USB-C to USB-C, which is included in the box, but you also get this sucker, which is a USB-C to the old printer cable USB, what is it, B? Is that what it's called? It's amazing they still make things with this. So as you can see, it's plugged in and it's definitely not charging this. So we will need to power it. Good, good, good. We'll move that one over there. Hey, GarageBand covers. There's our TONEX, and let's see. Oh, we've got to connect it, don't we? We've got to make sure it's all connected. I'm just going to come over, make sure we're good. We're all plugged in. Yoink. There we go. So you can see we are changing. Remember I said the difference is on this, the first one is down, so you're going down, and this one is up. So it's now cycling through banks. As it's going, you can see the lights going from left to right and going up a bank each time it gets to the end. Now this thing holds like 100 or so, you know, tones. So you've got plenty of options there. We're going to quickly jump over to the app now and connect the app again. Not connected. Let's do the connection. It's done. And now look at this. It's synchronized, so 150 presets, sorry, on the TONEX pedal. And it's just going to synchronize them all straight to the app. So while you're out and about doing your gig, you're off. How sick, right? To be able to go to a gig right, with just your bloody TONEX pedal and this AIRSTEP, and that's your rig, man. Because you've got your delays, you've got your modulation, everything's in there. We're still doing this. It's up to 129. So much more flexibility and freedom when you're doing live. Here we are, we're good. We can do an overhead view. Yep, flipping through, you can see them happening. The names of them are coming up the top here. If we tap the corner, it shows you the banks like you would expect. So bank 0, much more detailed view on the app than the TONEX because there's a whole lot more sounds in here. Look at that. All your tones at your command on your bloody iPhone to be able to access them and change them at any time. Now remember, these two over here are bank up and bank down. So this is bank down. And we should get all the way back to the start, or I don't know if it stops at the start. Yeah, so now it won't go any further. So we're at 0. On the pedal, it says 0. If we go up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going up full banks here. Just bloody sick. But you can change that here in the settings as well. We can come over to our settings. We come over to the AIRSTEP setup, and we can change it to, so let's have a look at the, where are we? The TONEX pedal. So that is the preset 1 using those. And if we come over and change it to scheme B, we get, where are we? TONEX pedal, minus bank, and dual press to go up. Dual press for, oh, right. So we can go duals as well. Oh, wow. Cool. That's sick. So plenty of options. Same control parameters for the expression pedal if you want to log in to do that. Hey, Jamie, Lynn, Barry, Glenn, what's going on? Good to see you. And yeah, let's head over back here. And again, we've got all of our options. So our gate, we can turn on all of that. Switch on the gate. And you see over on the pedal, let me try and zoom in for you. If I turn off the gate, you get power off written. Turn it on. So it's just sick. I don't know what to say, man. Sitting there at your gig with your iPhone in your hand, being able to change all these things and turn things on and off without having to menu dive through the actual pedal at the gig. Because we all know what gigs are like, right? You're at a fucking gig, the music's loud, you're drinking, people are talking to you. Before your gig, you're panicking, something's gone wrong with your pedal and you need to get into it and you're just like, man, I don't want to menu dive right now. I've had too much to drink. And right, you don't have to do that because you can just open up your iPhone, connect it straight to the Bluetooth, and you are off. Multiple options too, because not only do you have the switches here between your 3 settings at a touch, you can quickly go through a lot more, switch through banks, just a whole lot easier. You can still do multiple taps, so double taps here on these pedal to get that happening, but to be able to come in and change up the time on your delay in your phone and do all that kind of stuff, power on, and again, it says up here, it tells you that you've just turned the thing on, power off, and when you change things in real time, hello, Joe Glenn as well, let me show you in real time, we'll go full screen. I'm going to change the app now. So you can see I'm not even touching the pedal. If I change the time now, I'm scrolling on you can see the actual time moving on the pedal. This is next level shit. This is exactly what, makes these pedals even better. Turn it on. We've got our compressor. We can change our gain. It lets you know exactly what is happening. I think this thing is just nuts. It is an absolute, I'm saying it, I don't care. If you don't like it, it's a fucking game changer. It's sick, it's wicked, and for that price, you think about how much is the TONEX. Let's get into like looking at costs of stuff, because a lot of people don't want to splash out and buy the Tonex pedal, right? It's an investment, anything like this, these multi-effects units. And look, there are people out there who have bought multiple Tonex Ones and have them in their guitar rack setups. But to really just not have to think about that pedal and have everything running through your AIRSTEP TX. I'm just going to load up the IK Multimedia channel. I've got shit everywhere. I'll tell you what, it really makes you appreciate when people do shows showing hardware and it's pre-recorded. Doing it live it's a thing, let me tell you that. I'm going to head over to products. We'll go to guitar. So we're at IK Multimedia's page now. Hopefully we're going to do a show on this thing soon, the Tonex plug. So the Tonex pedal, as we discussed in the last show, what is it, $250? It's ridiculous cheap, ridiculous for what you get. But again, there's a lot of people out there who can't really justify $250 and I can only switch between two tones. Well, yeah, add the extra $75 to this. Have I gone past it? Where are we? Tonex One. There it is. So, sorry, $149. It's currently on sale. $149 plus $79 for the AIRSTEP. Man, what a rig to be able to carry around. And your own little, because people are going to have their boutique pedals as well that they want to put through the mix. And the thing is, again, with the Tonex, it's you've got your cabs built into it. You can capture your own sounds, do all the stuff that we've talked about with Tonex. So 149, I can't add up. What's that? $230. Yeah, and you've got a complete bloody setup with 20 tones, cabs, all that stuff, effects, modulation. Where is the Tonex pedal? How much is that thing worth? $329 currently on sale. I'm wondering, is this a black? Yeah, so they got a sale on, I'm guessing it's Black Friday. But not only do XSONIC make this, as I said in the beginning of the show, they make a whole bunch of other cool stuff too. So let's quickly talk about those. And maybe they might send me out something else, because I'll tell you what I'm interested in. This. I'm very interested in a looper. I've been looking at loopers for a while, and apparently this thing's pretty neat. The world's first dedicated looper pedal for guitar amps. Dedicated guitar amp looper. This one's actually for a specific amp, right? So you can actually get one for a specific amp. I love that this company makes things for specific tools. Like I mentioned earlier too, this is the AIRSTEP for the Spark. It's for the Spark amplifier, because the Spark amplifier comes with from Positive Grid. If you don't know what the Spark amplifier is, let me change views for you. You like the new camera setup? We've moved the drums back here now. You can see all the guitars and stuff now. We've got a brand new setup. Move the old Mac out into the house. This is the Spark here, just so you know. This is the Positive Grid Spark. But it has to be controlled with an app. And I'm telling you, man, at a gig, or if you can use this at a gig, because it's, if you're doing a really small gig, why the fuck not? You're not going to want to change your tones in your fucking phone, are you? Or your iPad. To grab the AIRSTEP to use with this as well, very, very funky. So this company's really got their heads on right. That's... Listen to me. He's got his head on right, this company. No, they seriously do. So, and if you want to know, they are based in China, right? So if you've got a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you, silly. But they are based in China, and the thing got here very, very quickly. All the packaging's recyclable and stuff, and I just think it's a killer piece of gear. Look at me, I'm all flustered. So I think that's it. I don't think I need to go through any more. It's amazing. It's a battery pack. It takes no time to charge. All you got to do and the other thing too, I saw some people say is, let me just unplug some things here. So I'm not getting any feedback or anything like that. I've seen some people say, but there's no battery indicator on it. So, but when you charge it, there is a battery indicator here at the back. This little light here, this lights up. So it lets you know, but you can always just attach it to your phone to make sure it's fully charged. But even just to be able to plug it in, can I do it here? I'm pretty sure I plugged it into my iPhone and it was charging it. What's the deal? It is essentially what is inside is just a giant battery, which is great. It's going to save you on buying a power supply for your Tonex One. Mint. There you go. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you're watching on the replay. I think it's an absolute no-brainer. And I want to thank XSONIC for sending me out the wonderful piece of kit. It's going to get used absolutely all the time. Sounds great with my guitar. And I'm going to, over the next week, finally set up my Tonex to have some really cool sounds in it. All the links are down below if you want to go and check it out. Remember, it is on sale for Good Friday, for Black Friday. Oh dear, it is on sale. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper too. Thanks, Hugh. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say. I think it's just killer. I love the thing is, look, the pedal in itself is good, but that app, that for me is the game changer. I don't give a shit. Just to be able to do that, it makes my day. $79, down from $129. Not sure when the sale ends. If you're watching this after Black Friday, where's the sound effect? Do we have it? All right, Pete Johns is up next. He's got Garage Band Weekly happening. I should tell you what is going on tomorrow because it's a little bit exciting. If you're on my Patreon, you would have known that I've been on the beta of this pretty cool app that has come out. I'm going to give you a taste before we go one more time. It is called Mic Drop. It is a tool to help you change your vocals. Or you can actually, it's an AUV3. It sources ethical vocalists and stuff. It is AI, right? But the really cool thing is it doesn't need to go to the internet to download anything. And it just needs to download the voices and stuff, but it doesn't need to do any processing to do this cool stuff that what you're going to see here. I'm going to show you in a tick before we get out of here. So I've got this vocal take. Look at this thing, and the interface is just awesome. You can come in here and choose from a massive swath of vocalists. What do? We'll grab this Tessa Nova, we'll throw her on here, and this is my vocal by itself. Holding on to every single breath. And in device, no streaming, no nothing, I can turn it on and say...
Waiting for an answer to a question unanswered to overcome the impending dread.
Well, the thing is, they've just dropped this live. It's got a bug, but trust me, I'm on it, and it looks like the test flight has just been updated. So if you've purchased it and you're freaking out a little bit, the bug's been fixed. So don't you worry about that. Let me just show you something else before we go. Here's the real magic with this app. So we're looking at this hopefully tomorrow if everything is fully fixed and all the bugs are sorted, because I don't want to do a show if, I hate doing a show if something's got a bug in it, because it ruins the show. You know what I mean? And Logic's having a moment. Give us a second. Come on, Logic. I'll 1 sec of your time. All right, so what else does it do? So I recorded this into the other day. So what it does is not only do you get vocalists in here, you can choose instruments, and you can record some vocals and turn it into an instrument like a trumpet or what have we got here? A trombone. So this is me just recording in. Right, sounds ridiculous, right? But if I turn this on now, are you ready? Good Lord. So hopefully we're demoing this tomorrow. It is just nuts. You'll need an M1 at least. You'll definitely need. They say they've made it for M5, but it's working on an M2 beautifully. Here's the bug, folks. Here you're supposed to click this, and it gives you the choice to choose a different note for the auto tune. It's not working, right? But I've seen the test flights just being updated with the fix for it. So it works as a standalone when you do it. So yeah. And I don't know if anybody else has noticed on iOS 26.1, there is this ridiculous bug at the moment. It's affecting heaps of apps that when you open up the app, it as a standalone, like this, it just doesn't do anything. And then it crashes. It's not only this app that it's happening to, right? It's not only this app. And the way to fix it, if you are dealing with it, is to come over here and turn on your iPad speaker, open the app. It's an iOS 26 thing. It's fucked. And there you go. It opens. And then you come back over here and connect your interface. iOS 26. And this is what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to get a drop down. So that's the bug. And choose a key for the auto tune. But it looks like it should be fixed. So hopefully we'll be good to do the show tomorrow. I'm pumped about that. We got lots of good stuff coming out. The last thing I want to remind you of is, yes, the Music for Life charity album is happening this Friday here on the channel, Friday US and UK time, where we're going to be playing all of the amazing music that you guys submitted, raising money for kids with cancer across the United States. This is our third charity album, and we're very excited to present this to you live on Friday and all that jazz. There's no interview this week, just a whole bunch of app demos all through the week. All right, I've filled up the time. Pete Johns is up next. Thank you to XSONIC for sending out the goods. We'll see you tomorrow for the same stuff, but better. You know what I mean? Do all the things and don't be a Okay, that's Oj.